Hello. Hi. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Hope you guys had a good weekend so far. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. I don't have any opening bits today. It's a Sunday, okay? I'm supposed to be a little lazy. But sorry in advance about my gross, disgusting claws. I really need to do my nails, but also I can't do my nails because I have second-degree burns on my hands right now. So the chemicals needed to peel my manicure off would literally curdle my skin. Yeah, scheduling a hand cam this week was not one of my brightest moments, but few things are. Hi. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. How did I get second degree burns? I have incredibly slow reaction speed. It's like very hard to bully me physically because it'd take me a minute to figure out what's going on. So go figure, right? Hi, Quote Witch Claws. No, we're really overgrown. Do you guys like my band-aids though? They're Kirby band-aids, yeah. This one actually looks more like, I don't know, disgusting pork sausage or something. But I promise you, it's Kirby. This one's cute, okay? Cute pork sausage. Cute pork sausage. Cute pork sausage. Why the picture in a picture is set up? I saw Jets does this a lot when she does her hand cams, and I really liked her setup, so I thought we'd try it out. What do you guys think? How do we feel? Also, I wanted like a close-up since we're gonna be working with small, delicate appliances today, so this was my solution, because yeah. It's good, looks good. Hi Dizzy, your wrists look very dainty and holdable. I think I have like, I don't usually wear sleeves this tight when I stream. Because the angle is like kind of diagonal when I do streams. So it makes me look even thinner than I actually am. So I kind of have like yaoi proportions right now, like big meaty claws. And meanwhile I have like very angular arms. Good nails for head scratches. Can we talk about that for a second? So like, as some of you who have been around Maine already know, I do read. Like I do read the comments that you guys leave on my streams from time to time. And on the last hand cam that we did, someone left this comment. Just to clarify, right? Like, just to clarify one thing. I don't mind. I really don't mind if you guys sexualize me. In fact, I encourage it. But to the one person who thinks I am so repressed that all the little marks on my desk are me just like clawing at the wood in sexual frustration, I just want you to know that these are in fact the result of phase-connected microplastics melting and fusing to the wood and pulling off paint, okay? Sexualizing, yes. Purposeful property damage, no. I don't know why that bothered me so much, but it's been on my mind since I've seen the comment. Just wanted to clarify, thank you. That's even stranger. How is that strange? I don't have AC. I don't have AC. It gets hot during summer. That's it. Capomia, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Interesting fact, EU banned gel nail polish. It's very poorly regulated. It's a very poorly regulated substance. I can probably explain the ban. Well, first of all, did you know that EU is actually dog shit, like batshit awful at regulating a lot of like beauty things? So like their choice to ban gel nail polish isn't shocking to me because they make a lot of dog shit choices when it comes to beauty regulation. I would believe it. Yes, not only beauty things, true. Like literally, your nail tech in the EU, your nail tech can give you injections, can give you lip filler, chin, butt, whatever injections without proper certification. And like literally everywhere else in the world, that is illegal, I'm pretty sure. But nail polish is actually very poorly regulated. So what happens is, since it's gotten so popular, a lot of Asian, not just Chinese, but Asian in general, a lot of Asian manufacturers have added unregulated chemicals and products to their products, and that's to keep costs down, and it sells for cheaper. It's not necessarily bad, some of it's pretty good, honestly, but you can't really, it's hard to tell what is and what isn't. So that's probably it. They were probably seeing like a surplus of unregulated, unapproved chemicals entering their country borders, things like that. Yeah. Izzy making jewelry nice. Yes. I didn't know that. Never gotten my nails done. You should. It's fun. It's a pain. Okay, I'll be honest. Well, it's such a pain getting my nails taken off. I can do it myself, but I hate waiting around for it. Fentanyl in the nail polish. Yeah, I'd believe it. I believe it. Ram chemicals. We're gonna be breathing in a lot of those today. We're gonna be breathing in a lot of those today. But hi, love bugs. Hello, hello, hello. I've missed you. Did you miss me? Say it. Say the thing. Also, again, why double screen? I thought this would be a nice setup. We're also working with like small jewelry. This is like the first ring I ever made. I'm not very proud of it. This is not my ring finger, if anyone's going to make the accusation. I would hope you know better. This is the first piece of jewelry I've ever made. I'm not super proud of it. The diameter is a little too thick. But yeah, we're gonna be making jewelry today. So I thought a zoom up would be nice, but I thought maybe some of you guys would appreciate like a wide angle in the corner. I don't know. Yeah, it's intentionally dual screen. Yeah. Looks pretty good for an early effort, I think. Well, okay, I took a silversmithing class to make it, so I was really, really stressed out. Because I don't know if you guys realize this, but I don't have a lot of upper body strength. So as I was like filing away at the wax and then the metal, it took me a lot longer to do than other people. So I was really stressed out the entire time. So I don't think I carved it or designed it quite to my own satisfaction, but I'm keeping it mostly because silver is very valuable. And I plan to eventually melt this down for parts. Yeah, but that's my first ever ring. Yeah. Very lift, not muscular. You know the shitty thing about that is I like tough. I like tough aesthetics. I like I like things that I like things that look tough. So when I carved this out, I think I did 3 centimeters for max width. I think I did 3 centimeters for max width, but it just like does not. Here, this is actually what the front's supposed to be. It doesn't, it's too wide, so it doesn't flatter my fingers. I just kind of rotate it. I just kind of rotate it to the skinnier side and wear it that way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tough. I'm tough. Dizzy tough. Dizzy tough. Dizzy tough. Is the ring big or is your finger too thin? It's slightly big, but I also have incredibly thin fingers. Where's my ring sizer? Where is my... You guys might have heard this on stream before because it's usually sitting on my desk. But this is like, I think it's aluminum. This is like an aluminum ring sizer. Smallest size, I believe, is a 2? No, it goes all the way down to 0. So smallest size is 0, biggest size is 13. Yeah, the old janitor keyring, yes. Well, this one's more flexible. Flex, 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 flex. And typically I sit around a 3 or a 4. 3 or 4. I think that ring is slightly bigger than a 4. But usually 4. And then depending on the finger, I'll go down to like, I want to say 3.5 if it's actually my ring finger. Yeah. 3.5. Around 3.5 for my actual ring finger. And now this is stuck. 1 second. 1 second. There you go. 13 is the largest. Damn, my fingers are fat. 13. 13's pretty big. 13's pretty big. On my thumb. That's what 13 looks like on my thumb. Respectfully, pretty hands. Thank you. Thank you. Okra, thank you for 6 months. Can't believe it's already been 6 months. You're a joy to listen to and love your passion for your interest. Dizzy love. Thank you. 13 is what dairy farmers wear. Do you have to have like incredibly large hands to milk cows or something? Cause no, this would explain a lot because I've been to a lot of farms and I've never gotten good at milking cows. I have never gotten good at milking cows. As a bricklayer and I wear a 14, that makes sense. I think your joints, like your knuckle size and your knuckles kind of expand when you do a lot of labor, so you probably need a bigger ring. To go over top of it. That would not explain why milkmaids exist. What? Listen, just because they're milkmaids doesn't mean they can't have yaoi hands. Okay? The size of one's hands does not define you, okay? It's tricky. Milking a cow or a goat is harder than it looks. It is. It really is. It really is. Code over Fox, thank you $2. It's okay, you can practice on me. Are you lactating? Not judging if you are. I think mothers are the backbone of our society. But hello, hi love bugs, hello. I've missed you, and today, we are doing a hand cam, and I'm gonna be doing some silversmithing. Okay, actually we're gonna be doing wax carving, which is like a step before silversmithing and casting, but silversmithing just sounds a whole lot cooler. And I can show you all my tools and stuff if you'd like that. I kind of splurged actually on some stuff. Well, Depends how you want to define splurging, but yeah, I've spent a pretty penny on this hobby. Hello, Miss Popcorn Man. Thank you for 21 months. Thanks for making my crap day better. House almost burned down from a melting electrical out. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to hear that. Please be safe, I think. Yes. Aaron G, thank you for super chat. He's lactating so hard. New mothers are jealous. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You know you can sell that stuff on Facebook Marketplace? I hear because it's actually banned. I hear because, like, it's technically banned on Facebook. Moms have to get, like, really creative. Moms have to get really creative with what they call, like, breast pumps and, like, milk on the marketplace. My friend was telling me about this. I forget the technical term, but it was something like Homo sapien juicer or something, and it's insane. Why are they banned? Because fetishists. Insect Devil, thank you for $5 more money because you're cute. Thank you. Is this cute? If I keep doing this, will I get more money? Thank you. Very cute. Yes. Cursed, thank you for super chat. It depends on cow udder sizes. Bigger and thicker might fit some hands. Yeah, with big hands, you just grab them with 2 fingers, but it won't be as easy. You sure do know a lot about milking cows. The streamer was too stunned to speak. Shroomax, thank you for $10. It's working. Red Shipley, thank you $2. Thank you, fine here. Thank you. Paladin Stem, thank you for 2 months. Cute Dizzy. Thank you. Insect Devil, thank you for $2 as well. Yes! Looney, thank you for 1 gifted membership. Hemmingdale, thank you for a raid. Thank you. The Monstrous, thank you for $2. So Dizzy, about the looking stain tweet. I can explain, but no fucking explanation I give would really change anything. So what it tastes like? Blood. Zig. Zig, thank you for $2. Maravine, thank you for $5. That's pretty cute. Pretty cute. Cute hand drumming gets money. Bowie Bonivo, thank you for $5. Yes, here is more money. No, please stop. Okay. I'll take that as thank you. Andrew B, thank you for $2. ASMR Bungo stream. Let's fucking go. Thank you. Bongos. Nice nails, Dizzy. Thank you. They're really overgrown. They're really overgrown. So hopefully I probably just have to cut them, honestly. I might just have to cut them because I won't be able to do them for a while, but we'll see. Parkins, thank you for $5. Yeah, here you go. Thank you. Joshua, thank you for $2. Yep, it's working. Inferno Paladin, thank you for $2. Will you cast decor hardware for custom deck boxes? You know what? I've literally thought about it. I've literally thought of like casting metal to make like little accessories for like my TCG decks. Thank you. But it's also expensive. The price of gold and silver is not good these days. Angelverse, thank you for 8 months. This is indeed very cute and also happy 8 months, Dizzy. Thank you. Yodayo, thank you for super chat. Um, Gar, thank you for... Gar! Angry, thank you for the 10 currency. Dizzy is right about fingers growing with work. First year I was playing bass, my dainty little semi-fingers turned into big, thick ook sausage. I don't think you know what those words meant. I don't think you know what those words meant. I'm 14. Well, thank you for super chat. Eggman, thank you for 5 months. Dizzy's hands looking cute and holdable. We're getting sweaty right now. I'm trying to cool them off. Jin Jagger, thank you for 16 months. I'm this close to stealing those fingers. I'm this close to stealing your face. Cross Eternal TCG, thank you for $20. Here's some money for this cutie who's my Oshi. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Curse, growing up on a farm teaches a lot of things. Did you really grow up on a farm, or is that just cover? Is that just a cover? With those claws, you could. Crap! Was that scary? Was that scary? Say it was scary. Say it was scary, yeah. The scariest! Yeah! Terrifying, yes, yes, so scary. So very, very scary, yes. Ah, too scary. Dizzy No Girl's Care, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you, I should catch up. Restless Hollow, thank you for 3 months. Thank you for streams, Dizzy. Thank you. Oh crap, thank you. The Monsters, thank you for 3 months. Dizzy, I must say your talents are quite immaculate. Also, I would sexualize you more, but I'm shy, forgive me. But I do think you're fetching. I've seen your art. I know how much you're sexualizing me. Gildio, thank you for 12 months. Here's a proper request to cleanse. Jiggle, thank you. Dizzy Love, thank you. Otaku Dan, thank you for 17 months. Ayo, it's a repressed blue woman. Charlie MH, thank you for 13 months. Would sussy stuff like hold hands. And Red Hair Cross, thank you for $2. The band-aids just make the hands cuter. Alor Stormbringer, thank you for 13 months. Thank you. And thank you to everyone who was in pre-stream chat, hanging out and giving gifts and stuff. Thanks. I appreciate it. It's you with a I know what you are. Well, when you're not really hiding it. When you're not really hiding it. But yeah. I wanted to show you guys. Some of my silversmithing tools before we get started. And if you guys have any questions about silversmithing, feel free to ask. I do have a notebook here, which is just, I don't know if this is gonna show up because it's in pencil actually. It's mostly in pencil. It's just like some trash notes, but also just like drawings and designs and stuff. I wanted to do like a matching ring set for invaders, so I was like practicing our initials. And then this page, I'm gonna spoilers. And also bear stickers. Just like bears. So that's what this is. Yeah, you have lovely penmanship, Dizzy. Thank you. It pisses me off that they don't teach cursive in school anymore. It unironically pisses me off. I know it's not practical and we just type everything nowadays, but it's so much more efficient than like writing out every fucking letter and like lifting the pen. It's a damn shame. It's practical. It is. But yeah. Cursive comes in handy in all kinds of weird ways, right? It is faster than typing. Depends how slow you type, I guess. How hard is it to get just a band made out of silver? Pretty easy. There's a lot of ways to go about silversmithing. But what I'm gonna do, just because it's the most friendly to do at home, is the lost wax carving process. So this is a tube of wax. This is blue or teal wax. This is like the softest. This is the softest jeweler's wax. So relatively easy to carve. I got the one in a ring tube with a flat top, just because it's what I prefer. But you get these in blocks of all kinds, and this one has already been cut into, but but basically you carve a ring out of this stuff, and then you put it in a little kiln. You pour a little mold in a little kiln, and then you like pour liquid metal into it, and that's how you make rings and jewelry and stuff. Charms mostly. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways to make jewelry. This is just like what I've been interested in and learning. There's also like, nowadays a lot of people just melt wax down and they put it on, I don't know where my wood one is, but they put it on a little phallic object like this, and then they like carve, like they sketch it out in wax. This is actually for carving out the inside of this tube. I know I said it looks phallic, but you really shouldn't use it that way because there's a knife. There's a blade on it. But yeah, this is just for sizing. Yeah. A mandrel. Yeah. So there's my wax. There's my mandrel. I also have some like bigger tools that I'm not gonna use today, just cause it's a lot of setup. But I can show you them. If you want. This one, jeweler saw, pretty standard stuff. I need to tighten this one. Usually this thing is straight. This blade isn't really very sharp right now because this one's specifically for cutting into wax. But usually they're pretty sharp and the teeth are pointing downwards, so I wouldn't be touching it like that. Hold on. I'm gonna... I'm gonna loosen this up and probably just tighten it because I'll be using it a lot. One second. Usually straight, just like Disney. No, it has to. It actually has to be straight. For it to be used properly. Why is this so loose here? Okay, tighten that. One second. Okay, loosen that up a bit. Up there. Did you cut your finger? No, I have burns. I have burns because I touched a hot pan. But I do try to be pretty careful when I'm handling tools, believe it or not. Sorry, I just have to concentrate for this one little part, and then I'll go back to yapping. Should I switch this out for a new blade? I don't know, should be good. Try being the operative word. I haven't cut myself on one of these yet. I need to tighten this up. Okay, that could be a little tighter, but it's workable. Okay, so jeweler saw. This is... Here, I'll do some... This is my caliper. These are my calipers. That's there for measuring. This is my... I'm forgetting what this is called. Does anyone know what this thing's called? Something bevel? Something bevel? I don't know. It's a clamp, basically. It's a clamp. I use it to hold bevel vise, something vise. Yeah, something vise. Jewelry vise. It's not a swivel vise, something like that. I don't know. Something vise. But ball vise. It's a ball vise. This is my ball vise. I don't have a proper jeweler's table, so I use this instead to hold wax after cutting it, so I can carve on it. So ball vise. That's my ball vise. And then I have... Some of you guys probably know what this is. This is sandpaper. This is like the type that you typically get for Gundams. Gundams and like stuff like that. But I have a bunch of different grit. I like it because it's pre-cut and it's really small. So I can get into to tight places with it. X-Acto blade. What else? I forget what this thing is called. I forget. It helps with measuring diameter, though. A compass? No, there's another word for it. It's technically not a compass. But yeah, let's go with compass. Calipers. No, I think this is calipers, right? I don't know. It's something. Divider. It might be divider. I don't know. Words are hard. Words are hard. Both are calipers. And then I have... Where the hell is my wax? I have these. Which... This is a wax file. Specifically for a wax. But I could probably use it for other things. It's a little... used. And then these are needle files for tighter spots, tighter places. I also have dentist tools, which I like to use for carving. Here, I'll just take them out. Dental tools, which I like to use for carving. And you guys already saw this. My ring measure. And like this is kind of obvious, I guess, but like stationary and a ruler. This is like having a ruler on stream is easily one of the most like nerve-wracking, scandalous things. Because I know people like to like try to guess how big you are and stuff. So like I'm very scared of this because it has actual measurements on it. Yeah. But yeah, that's all my stuff. And yeah, it's not all my stuff. That's all the stuff I'll be using today. This is a packet of blades. That's all the stuff at my desk that I'll probably be using today. But typically speaking, I also have a little mini motor. On the side. And what else do I have? I have some other files and a dust box. But I don't want to turn the dust box on for a stream. Even though I know I should, because it gets pretty loud. And I'm kind of rough. I'm not exactly the most delicate person. So, when it's sucking up dust and stuff, it gets pretty loud and it kind of sounds like babies in a blender, and I'd rather not make you guys listen to babies in a blender on a Sunday evening stream. That's just me though. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Could be a once in a lifetime experience. True. Jova Mass, thank you for $10. Love you, Dizzy. I put babies in your blender. I don't think you know what those words mean. And the streamer was too stunned to speak. Also, whoa. I need to refresh YouTube because it likes to break on me periodically while I'm streaming. Thank you to Eric Jimenez for super chat. Beautiful hands for a beautiful maiden. Thank you. Invero Paladin, omnidirectional ball vice 8-pin. Got one for Gunpla. Thank you. Bussin' Nuts, thank you for $2. Finally a CBT. Oh my god, I just realized! We're gonna call it a grippy thing. For the sake of today's video, we're going to call this the grippy thing. Okay? Yeah, is that better? So anyways, Swab, thank you for a super chat. Demetrius, thank you for super chat. Jewelers Life Fund, thank you to Allah. And Running Joe, thank you for 1 month. Shout out to Demetrius. I heard he hit his first month of MPreg, only 9 months more to go. Oh, congratulations. Insect Devil, thank you for $2. Hey, I told you to be careful, young lady. I am. Star Phoenix, thank you for 13 months. You and me both. Cursive helps kids with creativity and hones their ability to think more critically. Stop making kids dumb. Bring back cursive. Bring back a lot of things. Like, I don't know, essay writing to start. NORAD Clips, thank you for 18 months. Last year, we were all dizzy. Take up dancing, do yoga, restart gymnastics. Dizzy. Silversmithing. Very cool. I also do have dance classes coming up. And I also am trying to start going to the gym again. So, there's room for all 3 things. Now that project season is over. And like clockwork, they will all drop like flies once project season begins. Dizzy Road to Idol. Not quite. I don't know. Swab, thank you for $5. Will you forge 1 ring to rule them all? 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all in the darkness bind them. I'm a bug, not a dwarf. Though I often get the comparison. Cows, thank you for $5. Dizzy, does Fishman pull a free item once in a while in orders? Because I got a cool item that I didn't order, just don't worry about it. I think, actually, if you want a serious answer, if you want a more serious answer, I do think sometimes the warehouse team likes to... Let me actually start carving. I do think sometimes we're the warehouse team. Should I make a girls ring or a boys ring? I do think that sometimes the warehouse team likes to... How does this ring work again? I haven't used it in a minute. I do think the warehouse team sometimes likes to like throw in extras if an item's been super delayed for a while. But it depends on the item too, I think. Digital calipers! It's just more efficient! It's more efficient and you get a more exact measurement. Gotta be a girl ring so you can model it later. I do have to make a boy ring at some point for our birthday giveaway. I would be the worst warehouse worker. I would constantly be sending weird additions into the boxes as a special surprise. I think that might be laundering if you do it too much. Maybe, I don't know. That or make a boy ring when you find a guy, you like give it to him as a gift. I'm literally giving this to one of you guys! Shut up! Shut up. If I do a boy ring, I'll do like 3 inches. Wait, is it some inches? There we go. I needed to do millimeters. Actually, maybe yeah, maybe inches, 0.3. 0.3 looks about right for a boy ring. Then it should be a boy ring. Yeah. Yeah, I have to do... If I want to get things cast, it's better for me to do it in batches. 3.32... get myself a little bit more wiggle room for when I actually start shaving it down. 3.5, yeah. That should do it. Can you make brass knuckles with those too? Technically, but I don't have the wax for it. I gotta go pick up some more of this stuff. And if I'm gonna do brass knuckles, they're probably more structured, so I'd probably do a green wax. So, different colors of jeweler's wax correspond to different levels of hardness and brittleness. This is the most flexible one. Because this is what they recommend for beginners, but I actually learned starting with green wax. So I actually prefer that one a little. Also, this cut was not well done for the last time I used it. So I'm going to file it down, I think. And usually I have like a baking tray to catch all the wax, but it's quite reflective. So I'm just gonna lightly shave this down right now. ASMR, ASMR. Aren't those illegal in Canada land? Brass knuckles? If you call it a weapon, I'm sure it is. Picture in a picture isn't even catching it. Sorry, should I move forward a little bit? Actually, what I can do is... Actually, no, I can't. Yeah, I'll move forward a little. I'm not gonna make it perfect right now. I just want it a little flatter so I can measure better. I'm going pretty light right now. Okay. I will be cleaning all of this up because I can use wax for other things. But yeah. Yeah, 3.35 approximately. And then this is the hard part for me. Just making a small indentation where I want to cut all the way around. Okay, on the side. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna cut it and then I'm gonna file it down. And my goal is actually probably gonna be around like 3.3 inches or 0.275, something like that. Round parts are always hard. 1 second, I need this closer to eye level. Be careful, Dizzy. You have such beautiful hands. Oh, I'm absolutely gonna fuck my hands up long term. But it's okay. It's nothing that proper can't take care of. Also, Destiny Gunham, thank you so much for a super chat. Ghost Wars, thank you for about 23 months. Hey Dizzy, thank you for sharing another one of your hobbies with us. No problem. No problem. Every time I share something on stream, I get to write it off. Actually, I should show you guys. wait right here. I should show you guys my mini motor. So I can write it off. 1 second. Ba-bam! Ba-bam! So this is my mini motor. It was very expensive. You might be wondering why I didn't just buy a regular Dremel for like 50 bucks. It's because a Dremel actually does not, like, the speed of a Dremel is not ideal for working with metal. So it would work with wax actually if I just got a Dremel. But since I do the polishing as well, polishing and detail work from home, this was just a better long-term experience. And also because I think it looks fucking cool. Yeah, it's more precise, exactly. On the other hand, like nail tech Dremels do not go fast enough. They don't have the power that's needed for metal work. Yeah. Okay, putting this back because I'll probably not be using it today. Yeah. Does it need to be fast or slow? It needs to be strong. It's not really about the rotary speed. Though obviously, like, having more precise control is nice, and that one lets me adjust the speed and stuff. Yeah. Now she's got black shaving in her hairs. I tied it back. It needs the right amount of torque. Exactly. Exactly. What else? Bustin' Nuts, thank you for $5. I recently made a spinner ring based on the band Tua's Latterus album with all the eyes. Good luck with yours, Dizzy. That's cool. I'd like to challenge spinner rings at some point. Dizzy, please make the ring sharp so it doubles as a concealed weapon. For legal reasons, I'm going to say no. For legal reasons, I'm going to say no. Today's stream is only the wax part. I literally could not cast. Okay, number one, I don't want to invest in casting from home. I don't want to invest in a casting system, so I'm going to send it off for casting. But I literally do not think there's any way that I could cast on stream without it being a death hazard. Not a fire hazard, not a gas hazard, just a death hazard. So, yes, it'll just be the wax today. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, like my life. Just little things like my life. I just lose little things like my life. But yeah, you're making it sound more interesting knowing you. Yeah, I think it would kill most people. I think it would kill most people. Okay, I'm gonna widen this so I can place the wax in it. This is like probably not the most efficient way to do it, but I don't know. It's what works for my limited setup, my small space setup. Wider. Is that one of your vices, Dizzy? You guys want me to say it? Say the word, call it what it's called so badly. You want me to call it what it's called again so damn badly. Tighten this. Is that a hand cam of a hand cam? It's a picture in video or something. Picture in view. I just thought it'd be nice to try this setup. If you guys don't like it though, I can close the smaller window. But we are quite zoomed in right now. I think it's fine. I like it. Okay. I don't know why I just put on the round side. Okay, whatever. This is not tight enough. I still haven't gotten pliers because I am a menace. There we go. Okay, that should do. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna maybe. There we go. No, this looks painful. No, this part is actually like incredibly easy. It's like butter. Just I don't have to be super precise, so that helps. Come on. You gotta be strong to do that. Well, the wax is soft. Thankfully, the wax is soft. And then, done with that. I'm gonna move this to the side for now. I'm gonna still use it later. Then, at this point, I'm gonna start filing it more so it's a little smoother. This part needs to go down. This part also needs adjustments. How do I want to go about this? Okay, we're gonna... Don't do it. Don't snort that. Don't snort the blue... As much as I preach microplastics, yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm okay not to. It does look kind of tasty though, doesn't it? It does. Hold on. How do I make lines with this? Wait. How do I make lines with this? This is like a really big line. Can someone tell me if I'm doing this right? Does that look correct? Does that look... Do more cuts? It's getting really skinny though. that. Would you guys snort my lines? Too wide? I need a credit card? Oh! Sillies, I'm not gonna show you guys that on stream. I'm not gonna show you that on stream, sillies. Jesse, we need you to cook. We need you to cook, Jesse. I'm just gonna to the side right now. Use one of your keychains. I actually don't own any face keychains. Wave Runners, thank you for $5. You need to up your band-aid game, Queen Dizzy D. You need a band-aid to clobber that there Kirby. I don't. It only has Waddle Dee in the pack. Band-aid pack. There's only Waddle Dee and Kirby. I guess the Waddle Dee can kind of clobber Kirby. But this one doesn't even look like Kirby. This looks like a fat sausage. Cute Kirby, fat sausage. Cute Kirby, fat sausage. But yeah, let me keep filing this. Waddle Dee is valid. It's cute. I like Waddle Dee. I think I like Waddle Dee more than Kirby. Then, unpopular opinion. I feel like it is. Make sure the edges, because that's where it tends to be thickest. Okay, yeah, I really need to shape this side down. Put some fucking muscle into it, Dizzy. Put some fucking arms into it, Dizzy. And then this side. And then this seems to be where it's thickest. You know, I talked a lot earlier about purposeful property damage. Very ironic since I think my desk will probably get scratched up by this, but I suppose I could always... If it gets too bad, I can just strip down the paint and restain it. I don't even know if this is real wood or if it's just veneer. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if this is real wood or if it's just wood veneer. Like, I hope it's real wood because I knock on it a lot. Like, I'm very superstitious. So I do end up at least like once a week, you know? You know? So what, can anyone tell? Do we have any carpenters in chat? Does it sound like wood to you? Can you tell? Knock knock, who's there? A ghost. Ooh! Actually, speaking of ghost stories. Speaking of ghost stories, sounds veneer, but still wood. As long as it works for the purposes of knocking, then. As long as it works. Yeah, I have ghost updates for you. I have ghost updates for you guys. I think the ghost in my washroom is mad at me right now. Because recently I was hanging out in my living room, reading a book and watching TV. When, like, I had a cup of water, right? When suddenly, my cup of water slid across the table. And keep in mind that both of my hands were on the book. It couldn't have been me. So at first I thought it was the wind, right? At first I thought it was the wind. But then, I ended up looking behind me. And the window was closed. How far did it slide? Like from here to here. From like the top of my head to where the ring is. It slid. It slid. So yeah, I think I think that's the spirit's way of expressing dissatisfaction with me. I think the side is too thick. Let's keep shaping it down. But also, like, generally speaking, I feel like the range and extent of paranormal experiences around me has just been increasing overall. I'm probably gonna put this back into the gripper just so I can get a even shave against the side. But it used to be limited just to the washroom, right? The paranormal experiences used to be limited to just the washrooms. But then recently, in my bedroom, I've been feeling the ghost's presence. But to be fair, right? I feel like confining yourself to a washroom gets kind of boring. So I don't blame the washroom ghost for going out of its way. I just don't know what I did so wrong to make it angry. Yeah. If it wants to display dissatisfaction, it should get on chat. Leave a comment. Leave a comment if you liked the video. Also leave a comment if you didn't. You'll get some sort of result either way. They say ghosts only last 100 years and are slowly disappearing anyways. Oh cool, it'll outlive me. It'll outlive me. I told you this would happen. Well, it hasn't done anything to like hurt me. It's just, I guess, a little unhappy. Maybe because I've been using it as stream content. Maybe because I've been talking about it on stream and it heard me talking shit. Girls, put on some clothes? No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. You can tell me to do a lot of things, but you can't tell me to put on clothes. Dizzy, you should make some ghost warding stuff, you know, how the supernatural dislikes silvers. I think that's vampires specifically. But thank you, RB Grizzly, for the super chat. Let's see, how do I want to do this? No, I think I should just... Yeah. No, I think flat face surface is the best bet. Flat face surface. Sorry, I'm going back and forth on how I want to do this. Silver was a vampire weakness in a lot of old folklore. Oh, it's werewolves. It's for werewolves. Silver is good for all sorts of evil creatures. Really? Maybe I should wear the ring I made more often. I have not. I have not worn it since making it. In general, though, I just don't wear accessories very often. Like, I really don't. I got into... Like, the reason I got into silversmithing, actually, is because amongst my friends, amongst my women friends, my more feminine friends, I'm probably the one who wears accessories the least. Sometimes I wear a hat, I guess. Sometimes I wear hats. Not because I don't like accessories or anything. Am I using a rough side? Yes, I am. Not because I don't like accessories or anything. But I've always been, as you can tell, on the smaller end of things. I've always been a little bit small. So finding like cheap bracelets and rings and stuff was really hard because they didn't fit me right. And nowadays it's a lot easier thanks to advancements in 3D printing and CAD. But even then, I don't really buy very much jewelry. Like it's expensive. But recently, I've been trying to improve my fashion and style. So I've been looking more into accessories. And ultimately, my conclusion is that, hey, this shit is fucking expensive. This shit is fucking expensive. This shit is so ass. Gold prices are so ass. Silver prices are so ass. Lead in my water is so ass. And so while I was struggling with the rising cost of beauty, I remember, do you guys know Tokimeki Memorial? Do you know what Tokimeki Memorial is? Okay, so Tokimeki Memorial. Yes, Tokimeki Memorial, for those of you guys who don't know, is like one of the original dating sim games, okay? It's not the original, it's not the first dating game, but it was for a time very, very prolific. And it also had an incredibly popular spin-off series called Tokimeki Memorial Girl Side, okay? Guys, I used to live, eat, and breathe this game. I love Tokimeki Memorial Girl Side so damn much. You wouldn't believe it. I love that game so much. And so, the reason I bring this up, right, is because in Tokimeki Memorial Girl Side number 1, the original Tokimeki Memorial Girl Side, the implied main love interest, because yes, this game has an implied main love interest, because there's multiple dating options, but he is like definitely implied to be the main one. His hobby is silver jewelry design, and this whole series takes place in high school, right? So when I remembered this, I thought to myself, hey, wait, if jewelry is too expensive to buy, why don't I just fucking make it myself? Inflation! Inflation is the reason not to do it yourself! This game came out in the early 2000s. Silver prices were better. Silver prices were not as bad. So, I still don't have any jewelry outside of what I've already owned and was gifted to me by my family. But hey, at least I have a cool hobby now. Look on the bright side, it'll get even worse. Thank you. This is pretty smooth now. This is getting pretty smooth. I'll do a little bit more here. A little bit more on the ends, I think. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it kind of close. Kind of close. I'm gonna do this side. Yeah. Silver is currently 38.31 per Troy Oz. That's actually not bad. It's not bad. I think it was like 42 or something not too long ago. Honestly though, couldn't you apply this skill to bronze and other metals? Yes! Yes, I could. But I actually don't know that much about other materials, if I'm going to be honest. I want to get into mineralogy or whatever. I want to learn more about jewels and stuff, because that's been really interesting. I want to be able to like identify artificial versus like naturally grown jewels. I want to be able to like look at inclusions and stuff like that. I want to understand it all better. And there's courses for it. But I just don't have a time to really like sit down and indulge in my hobbies very often, so I haven't been able to commit to anything of a sort. But I think it's just cool to learn about, and I think rocks are pretty. Hope you try aluminum bronze one day, a unique color. Oh, it would probably be more cost efficient. Watch Ruri Rocks. I have been watching. I haven't gotten very far because I haven't had the time. But that funny enough, Ruri Rocks came out pretty much the same week as when I really got into this. So I've been slowly but surely indulging in both things. This side has a weird divot. Okay. Let's just shave it down to the divot first. And then do the same thing on this side. And I'm trying to apply like pretty even pressure all around. So there's no side that's higher than the other. I'm trying to keep it pretty even. And definitely around the thicker parts, it's a little hard. It gets a little harder. There we go. Yeah. Please don't go backwards on files. I think this one's fine. There's certain tools that I know I should only work one direction in. But this one's specifically for wax, so I don't think it minds too much. If it was metal, then yes, definitely would be more careful and more precious with it. Do you have a design plan for this ring? That's probably what I'm gonna do next, actually. That's why I have Sharpies. I don't know if you guys can see them. But I like drawing on top of the wax. I do have a couple things sketched out, so I might copy them over. But, yeah. Maybe we'll do like a signet ring. I think that'd be cool. I love bug signet. It's a little thick on that side. We're getting pretty even. This is very relaxing to watch. I thought it'd be good for Sunday. I thought it'd be good for you guys to unwind. There's a reason people put hours into crafting in MMOs. Real life crafting too expensive. No, that's so true. That's so true. I'm sure jewelry making some would have been a more cost-effective way of getting into this hobby. I mean, I could just do CAD stuff, to be honest, because a lot of modern jewelers just build things out in CAD and then do finishing touches manually. But I don't know, there's something really, really satisfying about doing all this physically, I guess. But yeah, what else? Oh, it's been a while since my last stream. What have you guys been doing this weekend, huh? What have you been doing? I think for me it's mostly just been chores, and I think I have a lot more. I think I've made a lot more chores for myself. Yeah, it's fun to make things. Yeah. I would be open to carpentry too. I really enjoyed carpentry when I was like a child. But I just do not have the space for it. Actually, my nephew texted me this morning telling me he was going to do some carpentry work with Elderbug this weekend, which was very fucking concerning because Elderbug is in no fucking shape to do carpentry right now. He seemed really excited about that. I'm kind of scared though, because from the sounds of our conversation, it feels like he admires me and an elder bug a lot more than the other adults in his life, which is terrifying fucking prospects. Terrifying fucking prospects, considering what I do for a living. Road desert, I shake my fucking... I jiggle my chest on the internet for money. And I hope he never finds out. But yeah, I don't know if I should bring it up to him or his mom or my brother bug, but it makes me a little, it does make me a little nervous. And right now we're watching you make a ring. I think that's the thing. I think he likes making stuff, so you know, he probably finds a lot of the things I do cool at his age. Here's payment for Red Jiggles. Thank you, Red Shipley. Thank you. You might regret it if you don't. That's true. That's true. Public school teachers are kinda, you know, that's true. That's true. I don't know. Teachers when I was growing up, the teachers when I was growing up were good, but I don't know if they've all retired at this point. Because in my memory, teachers are like very like old. But when I think about it in actuality, a lot of them were like my age when they were teaching me. Which hi Irie, thank you for a raid. Thank you for a raid, Irie. Thank you. Hello. I know we just talked earlier today, but I hope that your neck is feeling a little better and you get the chance to rest it later. Hello. Perfect timing. I don't know about that. I don't... Ooh, yummy powder. Don't eat the wax dust. Do not the wax dust. Also, Van Chad Home, thank you for $5. Honest gold for honest work. Thank you. Under boob rating into over boob. Hey. We're only over boobs when I furl them up. Sukadon, thank you for $2. Dizzy, what did you just say? Didn't quite catch that. How was Irie's stream? Everyone? Did you have fun? Was it fun? Did you enjoy it? What did you guys talk about? Did you talk about her new outfit? Yeah? It was fun and adorable. Yeah. It was good. Okay, what has she told you? About it? I wanna know. I should put it up in the background. Red Olsen, thank you for $5. Just rated from Irish Stream. Aren't you supposed to do the white dust on the back of a toilet tank? It's wax shavings. I promise it's wax. Desu, thank you. Mwah. To you too, Irie. Desu, thank you for $2. Thank you. We talked about her squishing her boobs into yours. No, okay, we talked about this a lot in DMs, but one of our biggest regrets is not coordinating our merch. For her new outfit and my birthday. So you could like squish them together or something. Cause that would have been like, mwah, chef's kiss. and then we could like sell our merch as like a 2-for-1 Gooner set. I mean, something like that. Something like that. That's what she talks about. Did she actually? Did she actually? Hold up, I'm looking up signet rings because we've gotten to the design portion of the stream. Hello, hello. If you're just coming in, thank you so much for a raid. Thank you. But yeah, Iris, you know, I knew what was coming. I knew what was coming because I helped Iris set up the night before. But somehow, this was still like by far one of the scariest new outfit debuts I've ever seen. Right? What do you mean? Yeah, the immediate overtime into League of Legends. The immediate, yeah. Actually terrifying experience. So yeah, I love you, Ari, but I will be honest in saying that I did mute the stream the minute it turned into League. Yeah, immediate League caught me off guard. You know what caught me off guard? You know what caught me off guard, guys? Seeing Mello on the stream. Seeing Mello on the stream. Does anyone want to take a guess? I don't know. New staff? She's not that new. I think she's been around probably for the better half of this year. Probably for the better half of this year. New manager. Does anyone want to take a guess about what sort of work Mello actually does in the company? Yeah, let's address the Mello in the room, since I'm sure a few of you are curious about who she is. League recruit, accounting, PR. So bold of you to assume we have PR. So bold of you. Mello is actually merged, not quite. Kinda, getting closer. HR, still don't have one of those. Shipping, merch logistics, accounting. Mello. I hope this is okay for me to say. Mello's actually part of... Double checking to make sure, but staff didn't DM me an immediate cease and desist. Mello's part of our graphics team. Which is why you haven't really seen her around. Surprise. She is part of our graphic team, yeah. So she works with our AD, our art director, Tofu, and does a lot of the con graphics and stuff like that. So yeah, she's been here for a while. We haven't interacted that much, to be honest, but I think Ari tends to be pretty close to staff, I think. So when I saw Mel in the stream, I was a little surprised, but like I got over it pretty fast, I'd say. Yeah. Booth displays, graphics. That must be a busy gig these days. Yeah, for sure. Ari bragged about it. She loves the managers. Yes. But yeah. So will we see more of Mello around? I don't know. Not sure really. But staff roles tend to be pretty flexible, I think. So if down the line she ends up switching to music or talent management, maybe. But typically I find our art and graphic team to be pretty private people. Yeah. Doing anything art or graphic related in a VTuber agency these days sounds like a super busy job. I mean, there are systems, right? With any company, there are systems to definitely make the work easier. So like branding guidelines, those help. Templates, those help. And honestly, like, I'm not a big fan of this because it puts me because hypothetically it affects me if I ever return to that certain market. But AI has gotten very good at doing layout work. So yeah, there's little things, but yeah, it's a very important job at FaZe to make sure that everything is unified and looks good. Does she do spicy art? Not to my knowledge, but yeah. Oh yeah, templates help a lot. Just shift a few toggles and you can cover multiple talents in a few minutes. Exactly. But yeah, Mello has been with us for a while. I don't know if you guys will see her around more, but yeah, it'd be nice to get more talent managers, I think. I don't know if it's realistic where we are right now, but I do think we're a little lacking in terms of project management. If I'm going to speak like blatantly about it. But can Mello draw a blue egg yolk? I'm not sure why she would, but I suppose she could. Also, happy belated birthday, ma'am. Thank you so much. How do I want to do this? Let's see. What are the project manager duties? Projects. It depends, but projects. I don't know, like, you guys notice, I don't know if you've noticed, but maybe how this year we haven't done as many digital events. Like last year there was the clipping show, or the clipping contest. And also there was, what else was there? Oh, the FaZe Awards. We haven't done FaZe Awards for 2025. I hope it comes back. I really hope it comes back, because that's like personally one of my favorite internal events. FaZe Wars. Oh, I don't know if we're ever gonna get FaZe Wars back. But yeah, I think those would be considered project work. I think we're a little lacking in terms of projects this year. I think it's just because the scale of the projects we've been doing keeps increasing. So I definitely think it gets difficult to maintain with our current staff rotation. And then as far as 3D goes, also, are we making this some boys ring? If so, I'm gonna take this down to like a 9. Okay, I'm gonna carve this down to like a 9 right now. Yes? No? Maybe so? But yeah, I should have done this first, actually. Yeah, I think as far as 3D goes, because we are doing more of that, if you guys have seen. I think the most knowledgeable people are actually not on staff. I think in terms of 3D, you probably have Sleepy, who's quite knowledgeable. Oh god, suck. Sleepy, who's quite knowledgeable. Lumi, I think Lumi can do some stuff, can work some stuff out. And then probably myself. So it'd be nice to get someone in staff who's has a little bit more experience with like Blender and stuff, and knows how to texture and knows what to check for in terms of skinning. But definitely I think the team is doing really well from like what they know now. Yeah. Clara seems to have picked up on some 3D skills. Clara is really good at learning things. Clara's like she picks up very fast, I think. Yeah. UV mapping isn't terribly difficult. You might want to square your UVs for anime girls for better cell shading though. Yeah, for sure. It's just like the technical, having like a little bit of technical knowledge so you can QA and stuff. I think Rie is quite, in terms of user side, is pretty comfortable in 3D as well. Yeah. Do you have a graphic design degree or something? No. I do not, but I've talked a little bit, but technically some sort of design. At some point. Is the bear a skill you really want to learn but struggle to do so? 3D rigging? Probably 3D rigging? Like TA? Technical artist work? It's hard. It's so dry. But being able to check your own rigs, I think, is a really nice skill to have. Okay, there we go. Finally making some effort. I think I just cut myself. Yeah, rigging sucks. Yeah, it's dry, but I think it's cool. I mean, it's cool. It is tough to do well, I agree. Yeah. But yeah, I'd love to see the staff team grow even more this year. Okay, we're getting to the point where I could injure myself, so I'm gonna maybe switch dominant hand. There we go. This is so much upper body! Your face is growing, and it's just a matter of time. Yeah, for sure. I agree. No gloves? I don't own any. I have leather gloves, but I don't really want to work with wax with them on. Didn't realize this was basically a pencil sharpener. It's like a reverse pencil sharpener. It's like a reverse. Okay. We're making progress? Come on. At least get to a size 8. Maybe use the vice. No, it would not help in this case. I should get the little finger covers though. I don't cut myself. Ow. You shouldn't need too much force. The blade should do most of the work. Hypothetically. But I did kind of skimp out in terms of ring size. I spent a lot on my mini motor. Did not do the same for a ring sizer. Maybe I'll just go a little slower. Feels like a drill motor would make this easier. I don't think they actually make ring resizers on drill motors like that. Sometimes patience is the answer. I have none! I'm like the most impatient person ever. But yeah. As for the other departments outside of talent management, graphics, merch logistics, yeah, they do tend to be more private, I think, so please try to be respectful of that. Thank you. Thank you. Go for more shallow cuts. It's so satisfying seeing all the... Did I cut myself? It's so satisfying seeing all of the shavings. Yeah. Also, I think I missed some super chats. So Van Chatham, thank you for $5. The tank and sanitary. Use the countertop like a civilized man. Thank you. Silverspire, thank you for $5. I already cooked up the ultimate mouse pad idea. Iris, and Dizzy's Dokuros together. Thoughts? How would you... It would have to be custom cut, I think. I think what you could do is like get a pillow. Get 2 pillows. And it'd be like a seat cushion set, and both of them would have like little mounds or big mounds sewn into them. And then so you could take both pillows and you could make them kiss. And do other things with them that I can't mention on stream. Yeah. Yeah, Dusty, thank you for $5. Can you lean in and then jiggle? To an extent. Genius, but clashing pillows. Exactly. You can make them fight as well. Yeah. I can't mention fighting on stream, guys. Too violent. Too violent. Okay, we're down to an 8. Let's see if we can get down to the 9. Thank you, Waddle Dee, for protecting my fingers! Rat Olsen, thank you for $5. Just have both characters facing each other, 1 mount each distributed to the wrist rest area. Should fit a normal mouse pad layout. I feel like there'd be so many angle. You need a really good artist. You would need a really good artist with 3-dimensional thinking. Yeah. Well, almost there. I should go a little past the 9 to count for shrinkage though. And also, because I have to sand the insides as well. Artists in chat, let's try whip one up. I respect you if you do. I respect you if you do. What's the size that you're going for? Lining up the center of the wax or going to an edge? I'm trying to get it. So I'm trying to get this down to a 9 on the inside. And then I'll probably file it, not file, but I'll probably sand it down more. So it has some wiggle room, because I think most men are between... So sorry if a person who receives this is a size 8, but you can always get a cut. I think within 1 ring size should be okay. 1 to 2 ring size is typically okay. And then I'll also try and make it a bit of a thicker ring too. Yeah, it'll probably be somewhere between a 9 and 10 ultimately. Okay, almost done. Let's do the inside. This is just like an old piece of sandpaper. It's 400 grit. This is the ring for the love bugs. Might as well be. Might as well be. I didn't really have too much ideas going into it. I just knew. Well, originally, I wanted to have this ring done. I wanted to have a ring done for the giveaway for my birthday. But it's been so busy. And I've been so stressed out on my off days that I didn't get the opportunity. I did have a draft. I did have a draft somewhere, but I wasn't super happy with it. So I did end up getting that one casted. Making it for us on stream like this is a really nice idea. Aw, I'm glad you're having fun. You basically just want to like try to be really even with this, so there's no weird. There's nothing weird. And like, if you look closely, there's a lot of little marks still. But I'm gonna go over it again with finer grit and finer grit until ultimately it's smooth. Let me get the 600 and 800 out. I have, I think, up to 2200 grit, but I don't know where I put it. Can I just skip to 800, no. I do things properly, I guess. Get the 1 grit. I think that's just a fucking file, guys. I think that's just a fucking rock. I think that's just me smashing rock and stone together and hoping it works out. Yeah. That's some smooth grit, yeah. The 1 grit to rule them all. That's a Desu. I don't know if I gave you a lean in jiggle yet, but there you go. This is actually gonna ruin my nails, I think. That's okay. I need to have this manicure removed anyways. And this is really nice because the back is adhesive, so I can also just like stick it to the, like a stick or something and use that, but I find that rolling it up works for me. Don't take off your claws. I will get them replaced in time for the next Handcam stream. I will get them replaced. But yeah, more about like my nephew's text to me this morning. So the thing about my nephew that's worrying is not only is it worrying that I think he admires me and Elderbug the most in terms of extended relatives, I think he might be a little stupid. Because keep in mind, he's not old enough to drive. But he told me he's saving up for a car. And then he's really excited because he's managed to save up $40. And I don't really know how to explain the cost of cars to him. Yeah, I guess you do have to start somewhere. Maybe he can get an RC car. He has a lot of them, actually. He has a lot. How old is he? Old enough to have a girlfriend. Old enough that he has a girlfriend at this point. So I'm just like, did she put him up to this? If so, like, I'm not getting involved. My car was 500. How many years ago was that now? How many years ago? So yeah, I'm just like, I feel like I should intervene as an adult, but I also don't want to break his heart, his itty bitty little boy heart. It's youthful innocence, I suppose. Bless his heart, yeah, for sure. Your dreams make a man. I guess that's true. I guess that's true. He's just a little guy, keep innocence alive. How thick is this band at this point? All this is still not quite a 9. Okay. Shape it down some more. Any interest in lost PLA casting? I didn't know you could do PLA casting with this method. That's interesting. as interesting. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. My first car a little over 10 years ago was only 3K and 90s Toyota. Hard to go wrong. Oh no, that sounds like a great little investment. Yeah, you can do 3D print stuff and use the same casting method as you would with wax. Oh, just a longer burn time. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think a lot of jewelry manufacturers have actually switched over to that method, like commercial ones. Just because it's more cost efficient. Like in terms of time, this definitely takes me way longer. But I like working with my hands, so it's fun. Okay, I need to wrap this. Dead Oshi Society, thank you for $5. It's like when grandma tells you to stop buying coffee so you can save up to buy a house someday. You gotta just smile and nod. Okay, to be fair, if you're buying a $5 Starbucks, and Starbucks isn't even $5 anymore, it's like more than that, every day for a year, that's like, what's 365 times 5? That's like thousands of dollars. $8, yeah. You guys could have him set up a saving account to start building a little interest now. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been telling Brother Bug, but they are very reluctant because it seems like he is very bad with money. Which, fair enough. Insect Devil, thank you for $5. Just thinking Dizzy. In a few years, he can drive you around driving Miss Dizzy. At $8, it's $2,900 a year. That's insane. That's like a month of rent depending on how bad the city you live in is. For some people, that's like 2 to 3 months of rent. You can get better at money though, right? I keep telling them they need to teach him, but I don't know. Easier said than done, right? Easier said than done. Oh, that was a deep scratch. Okay. One more round of this one and then I'll go up to the 800. Your thoughts on Phase Coffee? Buy it! No, Phase Coffee is actually really good. But, and like you get a lot of different complexity depending on which coffee you buy. Personally, like I can't even like say, hey, you should buy my coffee, because I think personally I like Mari's a lot better. So in the spirit of like recommending things I like, I would recommend Mari's. Sorry, I think my neighbors are fighting upstairs. What the fuck? Do you guys hear the screaming? I think it's in Chinese. Can you transcribe for us? It sounds like a very angry female. Wait, or maybe that's a dog. Oh, she's stomping? She's stomping? Okay, yes, that is in fact a woman and not a dog. It's quiet now. Oh, you heard the stomp? You heard the stomp? Yeah, dude, my room just shook. My entire space just shook for a second. That was terrifying. Someone's fighting a boss battle up there, evidently. Evidently. Okay, I gotta do that side of it. Annoying. All quiet in the domestic front. You got a broom to bang the ceiling with you? Listen, I stream. And sometimes I stream late at night. And sometimes I stream things like schizophrenic karaoke. So if they don't complain, I don't complain. I definitely had some idea of what I was getting into when I saw how low my rent was. Okay, next. 800 grit. Yeah, something about glass houses and throwing stones. Exactly. Demonstrators, thank you for $2. So where do you learn to get started with this? I literally just watched a bunch of YouTube videos. I think people forget this, but YouTube is actually a great learning resource. And then I downloaded some ebooks. Shout out to Kanako Lumi for teaching me how to download ebooks. And then I eventually took a class. Which, if you guys remember, surprise, those are the secret classes that I was doing for a while there. And yeah, I think I might do more classes down the line, because I do wanna. There's still some stuff I want to learn. And experience. But it gets kind of pricey, so a lot of it has just been like figuring it out myself, messing with tools and figuring it out myself. Yeah. I fixed my old truck and saved thousands using YouTube. That's really impressive. That's really, really impressive. What do you want to learn? Okay, so what I'm doing right now is the lost wax and wax carving. But there's like hundreds, if not thousands, of other methods of producing jewelry. So I'd probably just like want to know more about, like, experience different ways of making jewelry to find something I really like. But right now this has been very fun. Yeah, silver clay is fun. Silver clay is expensive. I don't think the thing about silver clay is I don't think you can get nearly as much detail work. And also I don't think the prices are really good for silver clay. But I'm open to it. I think it's like 40-50 bucks pack. Yeah. Next stream, let's burn some ruby. Oh god. Okay, there's still some really deep grooves. I think I'm gonna go back in with the higher grit or the lower grit, 400. Lost wax is common, but only downside is that you can only do it once unless you're casting the wax from a mold as well. And I can always, that's a thing, I can always ask them to do it for a mold. Since I do send it off for the casting process, but. So I'm gonna rip this, I think. Nope, can't rip it. Yeah, you could learn how to set your own stones. I really want to, but I'm kind of scared for it. I think that's something I would go to do classes for. I think I think stone setting is something I would want like a professional to teach me. For sure. Just because I don't have a lot of confidence. Even if artificial or like plastic materials are relatively cheap. I think half of learning anything new is confidence. Yeah. Practice with glass capuchons. Yeah, I would. These streams are pretty neat. Very interested seeing all the random hobbies. I don't actually have that many hobbies though, if I think about it. It's like this, reading, reality TV, if you can call that a hobby. What else? Almost. See, I'm trying to. I want to get the interior as flawless as I can, but there's like a single deep groove right there that I'm trying to remove. What else? Does shopping count as a hobby? But I never even buy anything. I go shopping and I buy like freaking bear stickers. I just like touching things. Which might be a tism trait. TCG. Oh yeah, Digimon. Digimon's more of a lifestyle than it is a hobby though. Kirby Band-Aids. Okay. Band-Aids are just practical to own. It's different. Yeah, you and your towel touching. I just want to see which one's the softest. Almost there. Ah! Fun fact, your birthstone is a peridot. That makes me think of, unfortunately, some people are gonna have a strong reaction to this in chat, be warned. It makes me think of Steven Universe. Okay, to be fair, the music was fun. A lot of the Steven Universe music is a lot of fun. Can a placemat be used like a mousepad? Yes it can. Would you like to purchase it via shop.phase-connect.com? That's shop.phase-connect.com. Ad break. It's overhated. I didn't give it a chance at first either, to be fair. Like, I took one look at the art style and I went no. And it took me a lot to get through like the first episode. It took me like 3 attempts and a friend of mine like shoving it down my throat. Cause she really liked it. But it does get pretty interesting. The worst thing about Steven Universe, the worst thing about a lot of those like Tumblr era cartoons in general are the fans, is the fan base. As long as you don't interact with them, it's fine to enjoy whatever you want. Yeah. I mean, similarly, if you're into comic books at all, if you're into like Marvel or DC, fans can get pretty fucking bad. A lot of those fans can eat my shorts. Gumball is the only cartoon of that era I think is truly good. Gumball's good. Gumball, what else is there? Dude, hot take. Adventure Time is mid. Adventure Time was horribly mid. I don't think a lot of that music is that good anymore. I don't think a lot of the music holds up. I don't think a lot of the story holds up. And there were a lot of loose ends, but I feel like just we're never tied up. A little bit more. It got a good ending, and that's great. That's great. But I think there's more deserving. I think there's more deserving shows. I think there's more deserving cartoons. You've seen Over the Garden Wall. Over the Garden Wall is fantastic. Over the Garden Wall is really good. A little bit more here. Have you seen what the 97 X-Men director said about working with Disney and Marvel? No, but like, I assume if you're bringing it up in my chat, it was probably fucking miserable. It's probably pretty rough. It's probably pretty rough, right? But that's the nature of working with an IP that big, I think. Swab, thank you for $5. Rebecca Sugar introduced the heavy emotional stuff, but left and nobody else could do it like she could. Yeah, she's quite a prolific writer. I don't know what she's doing these days, actually. Spoiler alert, it was. Oh yeah, I saw that the dude went scorched earth. Really? Really? I feel like X-Men is a cursed IP. I feel like X-Men is a very cursed IP. Because if you know anything about what happened with the IP rights for the movies, you know that it was bad. And if you know anything about the comics or the cartoons, you know it was bad. X-Men was so cool back in the 80s. Sad to see how it got to this state. I think, personally, and maybe I'm just a fucking hater, it's because Cyclops is a mainline X-Men, and once you write him off, once you replace him, once I never have to see that fucking character on my screen or in my comic books ever again, I think the X-Men IP will be recovered. What a moment to join in. I am a full-on Cyclops hater. He's kind of lame and he's kind of a dick, you know? Which wouldn't be so bad if he was fucking cool. But he's not fucking cool, so he's kind of lame and a dick and an idiot. And I hate Scott Summers so much. I hate him. You're a Jean X Logan shipper, aren't you? No, I think Jean Grey needs serious therapy. I think she needs fucking help. And that's saying something, because I'm talking about X-Men. I think Jean Grey should really self-evaluate and ask herself if she's meant to be in relationships. That's all I'm saying. Is there a single healthy relationship in X-Men? Honestly? Rogue and Gambit sometimes? But I would probably say Colossus and Kitty. And honestly, the AUs where Magneto and Rogue get together, they seem pretty happy. Rogue, English, ESL. They seem pretty happy. So I genuinely think the issue might be Jean. At least you didn't call her Rouge, true. Jean, Scott, and Logan is a boring love triangle. That's why I always like Scott and Emma better. I just don't fucking like X-Men like that. I wish it was treated better, but it is not. Tom All Thumbs, thank you for super chat. Cyclops acts as a massive source of conflict, but his conflicts always feel childish and lame like a tantrum. Right? And the whole thing is he's supposed to be a leader. He's supposed to be a fucking leader, but all he fucking does is ruin everyone else's day and bitch about why he's not happy. I bitch about why I'm not happy, but I don't actively go out of my fucking way to cause problems. They're fucking shit together, Cyclops. Leos, thank you for $5. They all need therapy. Thank you. Ben, thank you for $5. Evening, Miss Diddy. Hi. Hi. No one would follow a leader like him, right? And he's so up his own ass. He's so up his own ass about girl issues. He never fucking takes the time to look around himself, except when he's fucking licking Professor's ex's asshole. He never takes the fucking time to look around him and look at the rest of his team's issue. He's a bad friend. Scott Summers is a bad friend. Not only is he a terrible leader, he is a fucking bad friend. I don't know how the fuck someone like that is supposed to be a hero, but maybe take some fucking lessons out of DC's playbook and give us a guy like the Flash, okay, Marvel? I mean, I guess they tried with Fantastic Four. Stop. He's already dead. Dizzy should see Ironheart. I'd rather not. You know, we only have a limited amount of time in this world, on this planet, and I'd really rather not. That's all I'm saying. Bad writers need conflicts, keep the soap opera drama going. I get it to an extent, because obviously, like, what would you do if you were superpowered delinquents, freaks? Superpowered freaks that can't exist in society, and you're all smoking hot. Cause problems. But, like, there are bigger issues to address than your fucking love affairs. Magneto was right. Krakoa. Redding got bad. It was all teen drama. And you know what's crazy? There's like a minor Marvel series. I think it's like Teen Mutants or something. You got like Warlock and like the Kid Hulk in it, and like a bunch of other characters, a bunch of other like B-grade characters, literally minors. You get minors in it, and they're all teenagers. Their relationships are healthier than the X-Men. New Mutants, yes, New Mutants. Not Young Adventures, I think it's New Mutants, one of the two. There's like a Teen Hulk, who's gay, and the only reason I know about this series is because it's like the first canonized like gay pairing in the Marvel universe or some shit. But you get like a lot of teenagers. You get teenagers, and they all have healthier relationships. than the X-Men. What do you think about Young Justice, like the cartoon or the comic book series? I think the cartoon is really good for season 1. For 1 season. Yeah. God, I miss the OG Teen Titans. I do think Teen Titans was better than Young Justice. But I don't really... Okay, I think in the mid-2000s, DC kind of committed to being grittier and darker than Marvel, because Marvel was blowing up and DC was doing whatever they could to differentiate themselves as a brand and keep up. So I think around that time, Teen Titans just wasn't really what the brand wanted. But like the Teen Titan comics get pretty fucking dark. Runaways is the series you're talking about. Thank you, Bowie Boniva. Thank you. Justice League Unlimited, it was good. I recently started rewatching it. Well, I'm still in the first season of Justice League, but I recently started rewatching it. It's my yearly rewatch because I love that series so much, but still feels off. But the internal is looking good. The inside of the rings looking good, finally. There we go. Better. Okay. And now, after 2 hours, we finally have a good base for a ring to start. I'm gonna measure this out, actually. Okay, it's about 09. A little bit. I'll probably sand this down more with like a microfiber cloth or something. But yeah, this is how it looks on my finger. This is about what a size 9 men's ring looks on me. Kind of looks like a ring pop. And I guess the next steps is to design and carve it. And then we'll do like final cleanup. I don't know if we'll get to clean up today, but might as well do some designing. There's gonna be a new Batman Beyond comic, and I really hope it's good. It is so beloved. It is so damn beloved. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to mess with. Let's see. I do wanna go... Should I do something more organic? Should I do something more measured? Where's my ruler? We should do a skull on the ring. Or bug, maybe? A spider? Let's see. Is this in inches or centimeters? I think this is in centimeters. 1. Yeah, that's about 1. Sea angel, skull eyes. Skull or bug design would be great. Hayden Wayne, thank you for $20. Most comic writing has gone bad in the past 10 years. Damiel did a decent job with 97, but it feels like it was written by a gay man because it was. Also, just wanted to say crafting streams are great. This is fun. Dude, I will say, gay men can write. Gay men can write. But also, okay. Has anyone else noticed? I don't know if anyone else has had this experience. Why is the deceptively buff homosexual man so good at everything he does? Why? It's not fair. Examples? I watch a lot of reality TV. I watch a lot of reality TV and competition shows. They're always some of the best competitors in anything they do. Are you watching house flipping shows? Yes. Why are they so good at everything they do? You know, reality TV is 100% scripted, right? Some of it is. Some of it's legitimately life ruining. Like, if you guys ever watch The Biggest Loser, some of it's scripted. Like, a lot of the host reactions scripted. But the damage that they inflict upon innocent people is real. That's real. I think you have to look at it for a different lens. It's not that it's scripted, it's that it's produced. As is all media. As is all media, right? And you have to understand that. So yes, a lot of things did really happen, but it's probably taken out of context or played with a backing track or put together, slapped together in a way that makes it look completely different from what it actually is. Right? And if you develop a lot of reality TV literacy, you'll be able to point it out very, very quickly. Like, you'll be able to notice it very, very quickly. And I watch a lot of reality TV. I watch so much reality TV. But with that being said, like, it still does not explain the phenomenon. It still doesn't explain the phenomenon. Reality TV literacy? No, it's true. It's a real thing. There's like a lot of people who think that reality TV is 100% what you see on the cameras, and the opposite is true, where there's people in chat telling me that it's 100% scripted, but the reality is some of it's true, but all of it's produced. I'm very passionate about my reality TV slop, guys. The only reality TV show I trust is Fish Tank. Ah. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. There's been plenty of items on that show that have succeeded without the investment from the sharks or whatever. And there's been plenty that have failed. And there have been plenty of people that get scammed by them. Fish Tank, I think, is actually one of the most scripted ones. Yeah. Not Shark Tank? Oh, is it different? Sorry. I only know Shark Tank. Okay, let's sketch something out on this. Should I just carve it into a segment? I think so. Maybe I'll do a DD just to keep it simple. How do I want to do the Ds again? Hey Dizzy, you want to say I bought your card sleeves for one of my daughters and she can't wait for them to come in. Why would you do that? What? I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Why are you letting your daughters watch me on TV? Or their PCs? Please, just buy her the Pokemon sleeves. I'm like disturbed now. Because you're a great role model. I most certainly am not. Okay, I want to do... I cut this down a little bit. Bring in the sides. And then... I don't know how delicate I could make this. How do I want to do with these? Like that? Let's see. Where's the ruler? Where's the ruler? Why am I so bad at losing stuff? About 2.5 divided by 2. 2.5 divided by 2 is 1.25. 1.25. Mark that. Okay, so that will be center. This is actually where I should use a ball vise. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I show up on the stream and the first thing I see is a bunch of toxic looking blue shit on the table. What the hell is that? Wax. Wax, wax, wax. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. But yeah, I'm just carving right now. I'll clean it up probably after stream. Dizzy, your hands look like my future third wife hand. Bold of you to admit that you've had two. Very, very bold of you to admit you've had two. Just a word of advice if you're planning to ask anyone out. Maybe don't open with that one. I appreciate honesty though. Okay. At center point, then tilt it down. As the insect devil, thank you for $5. Very important question. Traditional bunny suit costume or reverse bunny suit outfit? Traditional. Pardon me, show, thank you for $2. You're being more beautiful hands and dizzy to show. Thank you. Just Rockwell, thank you for $1.99. Face Connect, fun for the whole family. Oh jeez. Oh golly gosh. Destiny Gunham, thank you for 10 currency. Just wanted to give Dizzy money because I like her voice and her motto is beautiful. Thank you. The Monsters, thank you for $2. I have a gay little bro who's exactly like you said. Desi, thank you for $2. Why am I not surprised you watch that song? I talk about it regularly. It is not a secret, guys. It's never been a secret. I love reality TV slap. I just like media in general though. I consume a lot of TV and I do a lot of reading. And I watch a lot of different streamers, like a lot of different VTubers. But that is probably because I didn't grow up with a lot of friends. I'm not even like picky about a lot of the stuff I consume, because like I read isekai trash, guys. I know it's bad. Yeah, rare TV watcher. I guess it's rare nowadays. Okay, yeah, my center point is a little off, so I'm gonna redraw that. Sorry, I'm gonna turn on another light. This might get really bright, but I think I need it. There we go. Flashbang? Not quite. It's probably brighter for me than it is for you guys. Let's see what to do. From here, probably give it like half a centimeter either side. Maybe 1.67. Yeah, 1.7. .712. That should be pretty equal. And we'll use that as the face for the signet. Sorry, I'm very like... I'm very specific! I'm quite specific! When it comes to this stuff, so... I like to make sure everything is built out. Hey, are you building something? I'm making a ring. I'm carving out a ring right now. So from here, what sort of signet ring should I do? From here, I could probably just start carving, rounding out the sides a little bit until it touches that. And then keep it kind of as a rounded square, right? Something like that. This is the part that I get very nervous about doing. This is the part that I get very, very afraid of doing. I mean, I'm gonna have to take the sides in too. Oh, what vice is that? It looks more comfortable to use than mine. Something on Amazon, dude. Just Google ball vice on Amazon. It's not the most stable, is a problem, but I'm sure there's like ways to stabilize this. I just haven't figured them out. Here, I'll show you the full tool set that it came with. So if anyone knows how to use these fucking things, like I'm assuming these are Dremel heads, but if anyone knows what the rest of this is supposed to be, please let me know. Please let me know. Engraving blocks? Huh? Guards for what? Oh! Customer Johnson, thank you for the Aqua Super. Yo, Diz, I need you to know that your Just Jiggling stream autoplayed from YouTube algorithm after watching a wholesome VTuber MV premiere just now. All of this was being casted on the family TV to show my niece and her family how wholesome VTubers are. Word. Thanks, Dizzy. Ahem. They're gonna learn today! They're gonna learn today! You're welcome, Customer Johnson. Crazy Red, thank you for our $50. Really cool to see you making jewelry as a hobby. My mom does a lot of the lost wax, silver soldering, and stone setting stuff. Are you calling me old? Her favorite thing to make is bugs. I tried it for a bit, but I didn't stick with it. It's okay. It's okay. This stuff takes time. It's tough. This stuff takes time. Who knows how long I'll stick with it, honestly, but I'm just having fun right now, and I think that's what matters. You chose the wrong VTuber. I can be wholesome, guys. Usually when I'm drunk, but I can be wholesome. Okay, I think I just have to bite the bullet and remember that wax is relatively cheap and start shaving this down on the sides. This feels so, it feels so scary every time I do it. Silver, thank you for the $5. Said before and I'll say it again, your jiggling stream was a life-changing experience. Yeah, especially if you're a young girl watching this with your family. Especially. Cut off saw guards, reduce broken bits flying into the face. Oh, so it's for actual metalworking. Cool. Actually, I could probably have sawed this part off, but since I've already started with the file, I might as well continue. God, I really miss my dust box right now. Should I clean up? Should I clean up, chat? I think my desk vacuum is somewhere else. I might be in the washroom. I use it to clean up my balding head, okay? But so I don't want to go grab it, but I feel like I should clean up. Spend a few on a fume extractor. I mean, I'm not casting. I don't cast in here. So I don't think it's super necessary, but... Should I flip this on the other side? Yeah. It's fine, you can clean up post-stream, yeah. What made you get into wax sculpting? Dizzy Tokimeki Memorial. Unironically, Tokimeki Memorial. And a false sense of I can do everything. I mean, I can. Turns out I can actually just make my own jewelry. Was it cost efficient though? No. Not at all. Yeah, that's crazy that you can just do things. Actually insane. Okay. Oh, I should tighten this more. Everyone needs a hobby. What do you think is like considered like a normal hobby though? I feel like I pick up very introverted. I feel like I pick up very introverted hobbies a lot of the time. Actually, should I try this angle? I don't know if this is the exact same angle and I'm just deluding myself, but I feel like this is a different angle. In the US, sports maybe? Sports. I've tried, man. I've really tried. I like watching sports. Playing is another story. I don't think I have a hand-eye. I do not think I have a hand-eye for it. TCG is a good hobby. I think it is if you, for meeting people, if you actually make it out of the house with that one. I do not make it out of the house with that one. I go pick up my cards and then I slowly play by myself. I started playing a lot of Finspan actually. You guys know what Finspan is? Can I tell you about Finspan? Finspan is a board game made by the same people who made Wingspan, obviously. And my friends got it, and I played it at, what was it? Was it her boyfriend's birthday? Or was it her birthday? I played it at some birthday party. And I fucking swept. I fucking swept them. I'm so good at introverted autism games. You have no fucking clue. I fucking swept them by 20 fucking points. And I didn't buy it. I held off on buying it for a really long time because it's super expensive. But then I was really sad one day. Really sad one day. So I took myself to a board game store and they had a first edition, first print still. And so I got it. And then I got home and I saw that I got it for $5 over the recommended sale price, and I was pissed. But since I spent $5 more than the recommended sale price, that meant I needed to get my value's worth. So I've been playing a lot of it. I've been playing a lot of it by myself. It has a one-player mode. If you guys are into that kind of stuff. If you're into like board games and stuff, but you don't have anyone to play with, I recommend Finspan because it has a one-player mode. So yeah, check that out. Sorry, I shouldn't have blown that so hard. I was not thinking. Playing a board game alone sounds sad. No, it's really fun. It's really fun. And it's so satisfying when you beat the NPC. Play it for us on Handcam someday? Maybe. Maybe. But like the setup for it is quite long, so I don't think I actually have a desk space for it. I usually play on the floor. This is getting pretty even. I think I can go lower on this side, so I'm gonna... And then it's uneven here, so... Pretty good. This is looking pretty good. I say, as I fear fucking it up immediately. I think the side's a little lopsided. I can't get distracted, guys. I can't get distracted. Floor stream? No, you guys are gonna see my fucking toes! You guys are gonna see my fucking toes! Is that jeweler's saw any good? This one? I mean, it's just a standard one. It's like... fine. I know what you guys want. It's only one thing that's disgusting. Fucking toes. It doesn't feel straight. It doesn't feel perfectly aligned. Did you get the upgrade pack that comes with the wooden tokens and squishy fish eggs? No, bitch! That shit's expensive! But I will probably get the DLC because I think they're working on an expansion pack. What's the game called again? Finspan. Finspan. It's glorious. It's so fun. Okay. Let's... I think the side needs to be taken down a little bit. Let's release it and see how it's looking. I think I can get a more even carve still. Where is that ruler? Where is that fucking ruler? I lose everything, even when it's right in front of me. I guess I could use calipers instead. It's looking good. Yeah, I can definitely take it down here a little. I never encountered any discussions of feet in my life before viewing VTubers. I miss those days. I'm with you. I got into VTubers via my brother, right? And his favorite VTuber is Tokino Sora. And so like typically speaking, I got into it closer to like the idol days. You know, I don't want to say the golden years, but before it was big in the West, before you had very many English-speaking YouTubers. And a small part of me, despite being kind of a non-traditional streamer myself, really, okay, I see, misses those days. I thought feet was a meme. You can't joke about a lot of things on the internet because real fucking fetishists will find it. That's the fucking thing. It gets drawn out, it gets long drawn out, and real fucking fetishists will find it. This needs to be taken down. I wish I had my ruler so I could see this more accurately. Yeah. Should we talk about armpits instead? Well, that's closer to my actual sick, twisted fetish, but... but... Okay, looking good. Looks about even. Looks about even. And I think we're just about ready to start carving. Unless I look at this too long and decide it doesn't look even. Happened. I'll soften out the edges after. Okay, let's see. I want to do some sort of signet design. Should I do a bug? Should I do a skull? I'll pull up a reference image here. But stuff was common long before VTubers, Quentin Tarantino, for example. Yeah, and Nickelodeon, but we try not to acknowledge it, you know? This is like the only community where it's not frowned upon outside of the actual fetishist community. And I think that's wild. How about a bug with a skull on the abdomen? Can I even do that? I can try. I can make a honest attempt. Yeah, it should probably be frowned upon. You're right, you're right. Actually, I should probably take down the height of this. This is quite high. Do I want to keep it? This would be a lot of silver usage. Do I want to? I do want to give room for adjustment. Is my top donor in chat right now? Hello, hello. I'm using echolocation font. Use stream elements. Stream elements. Is my top donor in chat? Can you tell me what your ring size is? I can better adjust this to fit you. And you don't have to take it to another jeweler. I should have asked staff to send out an email. Okay, I'm gonna take down the top anyways. I'm gonna take down the top. Maybe... Where is my ruler? Where is my super suit woman? Woman! Why do I lose everything? Wait, what's top at the moment? It would go on like this. It would go on like that. Flat top. Is it on your head? No, that's jeweler's blade. X-Acto knife. Dizzy, what's your ring size? Between a 3 and a 4, depending on which finger. Why do I lose everything? I don't want to eye this! Ah! I'm having a melty! Also, happy belated birthday, ma'am. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You can check out the birthday stream if you haven't already. Did it fall? Bug brain? I don't think so, unless it knocked down when my room shook. Hi, Zakenya, Baba Bichua. Buzz, 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 buzz. Is it between the blessed Dokuros? I would hope I would feel that. Did a ghost take it? Did a ghost take it? What are you looking for? The ruler? The ruler? What's in the notebook, Dizzy? Nothing. Ghost! Ghost! I found it. I found it. That was not very nice of a ghost to do. Okay. On bottom, it is about 0.3 side. Okay, 0.3 side. About 0.3. I probably am in top to bottom. 0.6. So I probably want to take that down to a 0.5. Or 0.4. 0.4 looks good. 0.4 looks good. There's so much math in this. One, two, three, four. 4. One, two, three, 4. Okay. Get across. That looks wrong. That looks uneven! Okay. How do I want to do this? I wish I had a higher grit sandpaper so I could just like lay it down, or even one of the drywall sheets so I could just lay it down on my table and like grah, like an eraser. And that would make things a lot easier. You can still try. You can still try. This might not work though. Wait, that's the flatter side. Grit, high grit, high grit. Carrying a file slide across the desk is painful. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. And we'll just go very slowly. That piece of glass, like an old baking dish from a thrift store, it's perfectly flat and you can stick adhesive sandpaper to it. I usually have a baking tray, but it's very reflective. But yeah, glass might be an idea. One of those mounted belt sanders would be handy. I don't want to add to my insane tool costs. I've been sanding resin on my cutting board project. The past few weekends were both poison. Now, you should definitely... Okay, you should absolutely not be fucking with resin on a cutting board. Please do not. You should absolutely not. But microplastics! Glass is better, metal tray will flex. Oh. Might be right about that. I don't think wax is toxic. Well, this is, it depends on the grade of wax that you get for sure. But I definitely think this could coat my lungs. It's not the worst thing ever. But it's definitely not the best. I do wish this file were a little flatter on both sides. Switch. I feel like I'm grating cheese. Blue cheese, blue cheese. Yummy wax parm. Ooh, I should have lasagna for dinner. I should do the frozen lasagna. I'm like slowly trying to eat more as well right now because I'm trying to gain weight. It's hard. It's like a full-time job for me. So my trick has been Rice Krispie squares. Like I always have like a Rice Krispie square ready to go, like there's always like two hiding around me just in case my mouth gets bored and I need something to chew on. So hopefully those 90 calories make a difference. A simpler idea, a shot of olive oil. No, I do all the tricks. I do all the tips and tricks. I've tried like, okay, I don't have an ED, as much as... I know it's hard to believe. I don't have a problem like eating my food. I got a small stomach. I got a very, very small stomach. So, like, grazing helps me a lot. But I've tried all the gain weight diets. I've tried Billy Botter diet. Billy Botter? What word am I looking for? Billy Botter. Why do I sound like the wrong minority right now? Billy Butter. Builder. Bodybuilder. Bodybuilder. I've tried a bunch of the like bodybuilder diets. I've tried a ton of bodybuilder diets, and like weight gainer shakes help. That's like the only thing. And I don't really like the taste of them. Yes, so please understand. No, unironically, I get past. I used to write all my letters backwards. That's how ESL I am. We are all building boulders. I get a pass. I do get a pass. I do. I believe in my pass. Guys, look at this. This is proof. I play fighting games because look how fast I can tap A. I'm kidding around. I'm being silly. Dizzy, do you have a fight stick? I do. Well, it's not a stick. It's like the pad from Jukebox or whatever. Not fast enough. I blocked it. No! This is why you guys have to go represent me for Evo, okay? Because I'll never be good enough. Leverless, yeah. Where are we with this? Okay, from 0.7 down to 0.5. I need about 1 millimeter more. I'd love to go to Evo for Tekken, but I'm absolutely trash at it. Tekken's hard. Tekken's a doozy. Tekken's rough. I do not play Tekken. Insect Devil, thank you for $5. For future spicy art ideas, what is your favorite way to be tied up or your favorite shibari tie? You are so bold for asking this in a stream where I'm just carving wax. Listen, this isn't that sharp. This isn't a knife. I can still kill you with it. What? It's a legitimate question to whom? Joshua, thank you for $5. So you need a love bug, chef. I volunteer for this holy task. Yeah, I'd like a double Big Mac, please. I'd like a actually I did have fast food for first time in a while recently. I got Wendy's. I I haven't gone to McDonald's in a really long time, but I might go to McDonald's because I think they also have special meals right now. And it comes with all dressed sauce for your nuggies. And I love all dressed chips, so I really want to try the all dressed nuggies. But the Wendy's meal, the golf meal, yes, the golf meal. So they're running a promotion right now for Wednesday, which terrible Netflix show. Don't get me started on it. Okay, I have very, very strong feelings about Wednesday. I have very strong feelings. The whole point, the reason why the Addams Family works is despite the gothic ambiance, it's still a silly, fun, wholesome family show, okay? It's still silly, fun, wholesome family comedy. You take the family out, half the charm is gone. And I know for season 2, Pugsley, this is not fucking spoilers, because if anyone in my fucking community cares about Wednesday, you may leave. You may leave. I get that Pugsley is being introduced and they've written it in so the parents are around more, but it's not the same. It's not the same. The most fun I've had in this show is Gomez. And he's not even the main parent in this show! But anyways, they have a Wednesday meal ongoing right now at Wendy's. And I couldn't resist because I love me some goth food. I love me some goth food. So I went, and holy shit. Number 1, Wendy's chicken nuggets. Fucking fire. Number 2, the sauce. Apparently they have 3 sauces. I only tried 1. They have 3 mystery sauces. I only tried 1. The sauce that I got though was bomb. It was amazing. It was so good. And the fries are very decent. Are very, very decent. The ice cream I will skip out on next time. Not because it wasn't good. It was just like lackluster, and you get a lot of it, so I couldn't finish it. And that really sucks. And also, I would like to get my dessert after eating my food, if you know what I mean. Like, I hate the fact that when you get a fast food meal with an ice cream, they serve you all the food at the same time. And I get that because I'm in a drive-thru, right? But then you have to eat ice cream first or else it's gonna melt. It's on a time limit. So I'm gonna skip an ice cream, but 4 sauces actually. I gotta go back! I want my Wendy's Golf Girl fries! I'm sorry. I have a lot of strong feelings about this. We need a stream where Dizzy just reveals all the sauces at Wendy's. Are they all that good? Are they all that fire? Oh my god. Citrus, thank you for 25 months. I was going to watch Wednesday after my sis talked up how much she liked the show. Thanks for the warning. Contrary to popular belief, I love women. I don't know if I could get along with your sister. Uncas, thank you for the 11 months. Izzy yaps are so good. Firebug, let's go! Whatever. No, actually, I hate women. And I hate men. I hate everyone equally. The only creatures worthy of love. Puppies. Puppies are worthy of love. happy. No bugs. Yeah, this is where... See, this is where you should get species affirming surgery chat. This is where you get species affirming surgery and you all become a bunch of dogs. Wait, am I just suggesting you guys become furries? I take it back! I take it back! I love bugs! No. It's too late. It's too late. Hayden Wayne, thank you for $10. My grandpa always had pie before dinner. He would say, you may not have much time on earth, always have room for the sweet stuff, so I live by that. Also, Wednesday sucks. You can have sweet stuff, just I like it after my savory stuff. Is this flat? I feel like this is not very flat. When you like me, if your dog vouches for you, do you have a resume with that, or is it just a cover letter? There's just another tummy for sweet stuff. I just don't like it being on a time limit. I can no longer tell which side is off. The ma'a thing actually works on cats. Have you tested it? Too bad furry's good. I now understand what rule is. Oh god! It's about who you know, not what you know, and I know my dog. True. True. Let's see. Probably go a little harder here. The scraping is actually painful for me here. I'm dizzy as a dog person. After all, I was originally a cat person. To be honest. Growing up, I was always more of a cat person than I was a dog person, but I'm also horribly allergic to cats. I'm horribly allergic to cats, so I think over time that naturally just changed. And for a while, I wanted a hedgehog, but those things anoint. And that's like pretty vile. I want a hedgehog for a really long time, but they anoint. And I'm kinda into guinea pigs right now. Oh, I had a snake phase. That was a thing. But my family is very anti-reptilian. I've heard hedgehogs are pretty stinky. Yes, because they anoint. I want ferrets. Alternatively, I heard ferrets are actually surprisingly clean. Not hamster. I had a hamster growing up. You can't do much with them. You can't really do much with them. You know? At least with like a snake. If you're a sicko, you could enjoy the act of taking a life together. Huh, that does sound nice, right? Right. Just cute pet ideas. Just me and my snake and taking a life together. No big deal. Okay, this is just over 0.4 now, so millimeters. Time to start. Okay, now I gotta shave the sides because it's off again. This one's pretty straight. This one is not. Okay, Voldemort. Have you guys ever read Harry Potter x Voldemort fanfiction? There's way too much of it. There's like a shocking amount of it. Briefly, that's a thing. Yeah. I used to be on Tumblr. Back in the day, I used to be on Tumblr. And a lot. So they like have this concept of reblogging. And I guess an online friend of mine, she reblogged an awful lot of that. But yeah, I wonder who, what sort of person like, what sort of person watches the Harry Potter movies and goes, yeah, Voldemort is someone that I should be sexualizing. Dizzy being a Tumblrista is the least surprising thing I've heard today. It actually never stuck. I just don't like the UI very much. I don't like the UI. I like old internet. Like, I like old internet forums and stuff. So the idea of these like independent blogs that are all interacting with each other never really stuck. I miss being on like a shitty little fan-made blog site, or a shitty little fan-made blog site where like you just have like 20 girls, like a gag of girls all together in the same chat box talking about the newest chapter of whatever shoujo manga is popular at the time. That's the sort of internet I like. Why is this so diagonal? Insect Devil, thank you for $5. Sorry about the bold question earlier, but I wanted the art to be something you liked. To be fair, you did ask for spicy art. I appreciate the consideration. You don't have to apologize at all. I just like to remind you sometimes that I can still kill you. But no, just do whatever you want. I'd rather it be something for you guys. For the community. Sorry if my jokes come out mean sometimes. I don't mean it to, but I realize now that, well, it took me some years, but I do realize that I can be kind of dry sometimes. I should check the tag. What tag? What tag? What secret tag? I used to get in a lot of trouble, actually. I used to get into a lot of trouble when I would say things to, like, classmates that I thought was complimentary, but I guess came out completely wrong. Like, I had this one girl that I went to school with, and she had like a fantastically round head. Like, it wasn't a big head or anything. It's just like fantastically round on all sides. And I remember one day during gym class telling her like, hey, your head looks like a balloon. And she did not like that very much. I ended up in the principal's office the next day. And somehow I did not catch on based on that interaction that sometimes I say the wrong things. But in hindsight, I get it. Calling a girl a balloon head is not a compliment, as much as I'd like it to be. Good intentions, bad execution. You didn't say in a good way. You're right. That was the missing piece. That really was the missing piece. Is it getting straighter? Almost. Is the angle just off? And I fucked it. Fuck me! Oh, hello? Did I get a raid? Yuri, thank you for the raid. Hello. What a what a time to walk in. Hello, raiders. Hakushika shika shika kushi tan tan. Hakushika shika shika kushi tan tan. Hakushika shika shika kushi tan tan. Hi, if you're just coming in right now, I'm just doing some carving. And I kinda messed up a little bit. But that's okay. Because everything can be fixed. I should measure this length out though. Oh, I don't like that angle as much now. Oh well. Hello, your fellow Fujo sister. She's making a bomb. It's pretty cool. That was like 1.5 exactly now. Okay. I gotta be really careful on the next side. I should take this side down a bit more. Good luck, you got this. It's hard to get things symmetrical manually. Yeah, welcome to the herd. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed Iori's stream. Did today end up being a collab? Was today a collab stream? Okay, this needs to be... I think to get this angle, I actually have to take it more center. Grah! Frustrating. No stream? Michiru got kidnapped by ghosts before the collab ever happened. Oh no. Next time, hopefully. I don't know where to move this sometimes. There you go. Are you having fun, Dizzy? Yes! It was very relaxing. Sorry if I go a bit quiet. Okay, this side. This side looks pretty good, pretty even. This side needs some work. Then check the straight lines. Measure it out. Down to 1.2. That's fair. That's fair. Dizzy, jokes aside, thank you for indulging my art in particular taste. My fellow love bugs have been very supportive to make more and improve too. Yeah, of course. Of course. I think it's fair to have boundaries, but I think at the end of the day, me personally, as long as the community is having fun, I'm okay being a little flexible and like letting you guys do whatever. In good spirits, though. In good spirits. Never ever, love bugs, never ever go make problems for other talents. Never ever go have fun at the expense of others, okay? I don't like that. I really don't like that. Okay? Always in good fun. Yeah. I'm Canadian, guys. Manners are important to me. This side is too rounded. I'm sorry you're Canadian, Dizzy. Yeah, it's really rough out there. Also, I just want you guys to know, the little sausage's face has been completely rubbed off at this point. I have to change band-aids after this. Oh, sausage man. Oh, sausage man. Side's nice and shaped. This one's rounded. Whoever gets this, please don't look at it too close because you're gonna notice imperfections. I promise you're gonna notice imperfections. I'm new to the channel. No, you're not, D'Angelo. I know you and I know you're not new. No, you're not. Stop lying. Ah. I'm totally new for real. And then you guys have like the 24-month to 1 year to 24-month egg next to your names. Okay, that's better. It's a lot better. Hi, Dizzy. First time chatter. Thank you for over 25 months. Bold. Bold technique. Wait, now I feel like this angle's off. No! I do what I want. It's fine. I pray that nobody notices. Okay, let me clean up a little bit, and then we'll do some carving. I wish I had tissue paper right now. I bet I make another mess. Sniff pile. This is a lot. This is a lot. That's like metric fuck ton. One big sniff. Sniff or no sniffing. Sniff or no sniffing. Also, Yarky, thank you for 2 currency. Iori said she misses your boob tight hugs. Aww. I don't know how tight they are. I'm not much of a hugger. I'm actually not much of a toucher at all. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. Bug. Let's sketch out a little bug. Where is my Sharpie? Do you guys want it going this way or this way? You're gonna gather all of the wax to make recycled candles, right? Now I'm gonna use it for sculpting. Close! Let's find a... Is it a bit too wide for your fingers? It's a man's ring! It's a man's ring! It's for a viewer! It's for a viewer! Let's see... Do some sort of beetle design, I guess. This way or that way? This way is this. That way is this. This way. That way. This way. That way. This way? That way. That way for sure? You want that way or do you want this way? This? Wait, which one's white again? This? Which one's what? Lateral or horizontal? Wait, vertical or horizontal? Vertical or horizontal? Wait, vertical or horizontal? Vertical. Vertical. Yes. Vertical. Okay. I poofed too much wax. I poofed too much wax. My brain's empty, okay? Okay, let's see. Let's start with the skull, I guess. I'll start with the skull. So like 2. This is so microscopic! I don't know how well I'll be able to do this without a microscope. Okay. Start with the nose. Fuck, I want a center line. I need this. Oh my god, it's a symmetrical design. You guys actually want me dead. You want me dead? You want me dead so bad. And now I just realized this end's not even symmetric. Shape is end. Can I just write a D on it? Is this a ring from a lottery giveaway? Yes. Yes, it most certainly is. Okay, 1.2. divided by 2 is 0.6. Yeah, guys, I can do basic math. How about the apples? Is this marker already dry? No, okay. Okay. Rotate it this way. Open up a rough image. Start with the nostrils. And then eyes. Just so you guys know, I'm not very good at drawing. So this might not look very cool. So I hope you appreciate the sentiment. And then... Man, I'm already out of room for a bug! It's just a skull, eyes, and nose! Maybe I can work with that. Yeah, just take it in here. And then... round it out up there. We will like it no matter how ugly it is. No! You guys can't really see it, huh? You can kind of see the eyes. Wow! Can I just do my initials? Can I just do DD? I'm doing DD. I'm not ready for this high level technique yet. Okay, this is a beginner stream. The thing about doing this in wax, it means I can literally erase everything and start over. There we go. Let's do my initials. D. I should just do a D. Will of D. I actually had a... How do I want to do my D again? I actually had a One Piece related dream last night. I had a dream where I was Monkey D. Luffy, or rather, I was like possessing the body of Monkey D. Luffy, but like Monkey D. Luffy's spirit was also there at the same time. So everything that was happening to Luffy in my dream, I was experiencing, but I was experiencing it with massive amounts of cringe. So it's like it was also a modern AU, I know, garbage, but every bad thing that was happening to Monkey D. Luffy was also happening to me. at the same fucking time. But I was like cognizant of it. I was cognizant of the bad decisions he was making. And I was just like, no! Yeah. The D in Monkey D, Luffy, stands for dizzy. I am the will of D. Okay, I'm gonna do down, curve, down, free. Okay. Maybe I'll just do 1D. No, I'll do 2. Ta-da! You can kind of see it, but they look more like peas. Okay, but time to carve that out. What tool to use? I kinda want to do this with a hot tool. I don't have a fire. I do not have a fire for this. Sorry, you won't actually see my hands for this section because I need my eyes to be really close. Yeah, I gotta heat this up. I gotta heat this up. Okay. I don't really want to deal with fire on stream. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the engraving. I'm gonna do the engraving off stream. I'm gonna do the engraving off stream. But this is the general shape. I'm gonna have a manager reach out to a person. And yeah, I'll do the finishing. I'll probably do polishing and stuff in another stream so you guys can see how it turns out. But yeah, this is kind of a taste of what my new little hobby is. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun this stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. No more smithing streams. I gotta come up with a better workflow for this, I think. I'd really like to do more, but there's so much detail work that I can't actually, like this is the length. This is like half the length of my eye line to the ring, so I think I need probably some more specialized tools for it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Schedule! I don't have one yet! But I'll try to figure it out early tomorrow. So we can spend more time doing fun shit together. And yeah, remember to fucking like and subscribe and stuff because YouTube algorithm is bodying VTubers right now. I think when I went to go watch, I think it was one Irish stream, it checked my age. It made me check my age. So please let me know if any of you guys are getting age gated from my content. I don't know, maybe I have to do like a week worth of baby content, a week's worth of baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark, and then maybe it'll fix itself, right? Lars Stadbro, thank you for $2. Diz that bell. Maybe don't diz it, but you know. Yeah, just play Cocomelon in the background. That ought to do the trick. When I say Gugu, you say Gaga. And then when I say Rama, Rama Ma, Ula, Gaga, Ga, you burst out and dance, right? Okay. I'm gonna go, look at my poor sausage boy! Look at what's happened to him! I'm gonna go change my bandages and get cleaned up. But schedule tomorrow. Schedule tomorrow. And I will hopefully see you soon. Until then, I'll miss you. Okay? Bye bye!